over time, we become one with him through this communion of prayer. That's what devotional prayer is all about. You have to pray to meet God, like, God, I'm coming to meet you. What do I need? What do I need to confess? What do I need to cleanse out of my life? What junk, Lord, is keeping me from you? And then if we'll pray throughout our devotional time with the Lord, pray while we're interacting with him, in communion with him, and then if we'll pray to finalize that time, kind of sum it up, to kind of put the nail in it, then over time we will develop one of the most important fundamentals that there is in the Christian life. It's this: our hearts will be aligned with God's heart, and our wills will be aligned with God's will. One of the single most powerful things that you can grasp in your Christian life is knowing that you are asking for God's will. Lord, I know that I am asking for your will here, and so I know that you will bring it to pass. That's the pinnacle of the Christian life. That's the confidence of the Christian life. All we have to do is learn how to get our heart in alignment with God's heart. And if it is, and we're asking for what he's already desiring in his heart, and we're asking according to his will, then we can say, done, finished, tetelestai, it's done. This is my prayer for you, is that you would understand that this changes your life when you meet God in his word this way. If you'll do it over time, it will radically change how you view things. You will stop demanding your will in prayer. Haven't you figured it out yet? Like the 10,000th time you're demanding your will and God hasn't given it to you yet? At some point you figure out, maybe this whole demanding my will thing's not the right approach, right? You get his word and you approach God according to his word, and stuff starts changing. It starts changing. God's word reveals God to you. You need to know who your God is. He's not who you think. He's much bigger. He is much more powerful. He is much more sovereign, and he is much more able than we think. And God's word reveals God's will to you. And so when you know who your God is and you know what his will is, then you can align your prayers and your heart and your mind with that, and look out. I mean, look out. You are unstoppable at that point. And so starting, covering, and ending your devotional time with the Lord by praying in line with God's will force your heart and your will to get in alignment with God's.